How are you? It's Tree, and today I'm gonna make some bomb fat-free fig bars. This is a medical medium recipe, all organic, gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free, egg-free, and fat-free. Now, if you went to Pixie Retreat in Portland, you knew that we loved our fig bars. These ones we made dehydrated. So this is just an updated version that's actually baked and there's no fat. In our fig bars, we use coconut oil. And although we love coconut oil, I'm excited to try out this recipe and, dive into something new. So let me show you what's going on here and get to bacon. These are the ingredients for the fig bars. For the filling, I have 2 cups of roughly chopped dried figs that are organic, 1/4 cup of fresh pureed applesauce, 2 tablespoons of organic maple sugar, 1 teaspoon of fresh juiced lemon, 1/2 cup of filtered water, and for the dough, I have 1/4 cup of fresh pureed applesauce, 1/2 cup of maple sugar, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, alcohol-free, 1 1/3 cup of gluten-free oat flour, 1/2 cup of brown rice flour, 3 tablespoons of arrowroot starch, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and I did add in 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt, although the recipe does not call for that. Just adding it a little bit to enhance the flavor. So first I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees, so turning that on. And you'll need a small saucepan to get this filling going. That's where we're going to start. So while the filling is cooking down, I'll be checking on it periodically and stirring as needed. And meanwhile, I'm gonna move on to the dough and get this going so we can get these into the oven and give them a try pretty soon. So I have a slightly larger bowl here. I'm gonna add in my applesauce again. Maple sugar. And vanilla extract, stirring this together. Set this aside, and I have a slightly larger bowl, adding in my oat flour, brown rice flour, arrowroot, and need to get that out of there. Baking powder and sea salt, and whisking this together. And now adding in the wet ingredients into the dry, and stir until there's a uniform, soft dough that is not sticky. Now I'm going to roll out the dough. I've got my little handy roller here, and I have 2 sheets of parchment paper. Going to put the dough between the two and roll them out into a rectangular piece, cut them in half, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the timer off. Turn off the filling. Smells very good. And I'm gonna let it cool for just a minute. And at this point, you'll need a food processor or a blender. Going to blend this together to make a nice smooth paste, AKA filling. And we'll be adding it to the different segments of the bars, roll, and bake. Very simple. Time to add the filling to the dough, roll these babies together, and stick them in the oven. Voila, some giant fig bars. Oh. I'm gonna stick these in the oven at 350 degrees, setting the timer for 15 minutes. And cannot wait to give them a try. All right, so turning off the oven and the timer. Smells delish. Looks amazing. It's almost like I'm at an amusement park, the way it smells, and I'm very confident in my making abilities, but y'all already know I gotta bring out the taste tester. I'm gonna let these cool down, bring out Willow to give them a bite. Kind of hot, but wow. Check it out. So yummy. Ooh, hot. Let it cool, gonna take a bite. It's gonna be so bomb.
So excited. The fat-free fig bar just done. Look, they're these big rolls that we're gonna cut in half because they're so big. Oh my God. It's still warm. Oh my goodness.
You like it?
No, I like it.
She's not gonna lie. How do you compare it to the ones we made at Pixie that were dehydrated with fat?
I think I might like this one better.
Because it's more no fat, or because you like
the
because
size I like
the texture?
I like how much filling is in there. I like that there's less of a cookie wrapping it, and yeah, it's not greasy. It's really yummy.
And
the cookie is yummy. It's the cookie's like shortbready.
But the baked factor gives it that texture, right? Is it burning
I'm
your mouth?
sure when I always do that. I always do this. Sorry, but like I said, it's still warm. If it's mushing, once these cool down and firm up, oh my God, it's so good.
Get you some.
Seriously, run to this recipe. It is so good.
It's healing, delish, simple, satisfying, right?
Yeah.
Willow approved.
Love it.